This is the story of the tallest tower mankind has ever built. It is the story of the engineers and workers who built it, half a mile high. It is the story of the men and women who live and work inside this building. A story told deep behind the scenes.
This is just an evacuation drill?
No, 92 is not the method. Make it 100, please.
Tonight, there are no mistakes. This is money.
Full of excitement.
No, I said not to bring everything because I don't have storage space.
My friend, we have people here. Fast, fast.
And a story rich with glamour and emotions.
We're very, very happy people.
Opening a restaurant is like falling in love.
Look at this Burj Khalifa. We are very, very proud of this building.
This is the exclusive story of the Burj Khalifa, the highest building on Earth, the world's first true vertical city. The city of Dubai in the United Arab Emirates. For centuries, it has been a small trading port and pearl fishing town on the shores of the Arabian Gulf. But during the last few decades, the wealth generated by the region's oil reserves and the determination of its leaders to make Dubai an important city has created a magnificent boom. In 2003, close to 200 skyscrapers are finished or under construction. Now, the ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, gives a very simple order: build the highest tower in the world. As with any other construction project, work on the highest building in history starts with digging a hole, a very big hole. It's only a few months since Dubai-based developer Emaar appointed the Chicago firm SOM. Their project architect, Eric Tomic, is on site from day one.
It's a little bit counterintuitive, but the building does not have foundations that go down to rock. There isn't a lot of rock here in the desert like you would find in New York City or various other geological climates. We use what are called friction piles. And the friction piles are drilled down into the sand and soft rock, which is down there. And these friction piles develop their load-bearing capacity based on their dimension and the length. And they're about 45 meters deep and generally about 1.5 meters in diameter. And there are about 200 of these piles that are drilled down into the desert soil.
The desert flower, Hymenocallis, inspired the shape of the tower's foundation. The shape makes it easier to build hundreds of meters into the sky. And so while they're already building, the team, under the lead architect, George Evstathiou, and their client make a bold decision.
At that time, the brief for the tower was to design a tower that's 550 meters, which would have been just slightly taller than the world record holder at that time, which is Taipei 101. We learned as we got into the project that we could go higher, and after talking to the client, there was a desire to go higher and not only break the record by a little bit, but to really break it by a big margin.
Once the foundation is laid, the tower grows at maximum speed. The site is humming 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
We had about 100 people, architects, engineers, designers, and so on. But we had 12,000 people on site every day at the peak.
There is a new floor every 3 days. But the higher you go, the more problems you face. The biggest is the desert wind.
You can't build a uniform tower of uniform dimension all the way to the top, because this creates some very bad wind effects on the structure.
When the terraces work up in a certain pattern and create a helical trace up the building, and the building is not symmetrical, then the wind has much less effect on moving the building about. When the building goes up, it's an asymmetrical structure, and it creeps and shrinks a little bit asymmetrically.
When building the world's tallest structure, every centimeter counts.
When they cast the concrete, we needed to know where the center of the building was. And if it's always moving, it can be quite challenging. So the contractors set up 3 different GPS stations on the ground and a GPS station at the very top of the building where the concrete was being cast every day. And through triangulation, they could actually measure through GPS what the nearest approximation of the center of the building was. And finding that, they could plumb and center all the parts of the formwork and cast the concrete in the right place every day.
The panels of the exterior wall are a major design challenge. The glass has to reflect the heat, but let the light in. And they have to be absolutely water, sand, and windproof.
The workers are pulling the panel from level 16 where we store the panel and taking it up by the hoist. We have around 200 panels in each floor. We expect to be finished from level 19, 20, 21 within 2 weeks' time.
In July 2007, the Burj Khalifa breaks the world record at 512 meters. It is now the highest structure on the planet. But this is not enough.
Well, we're now at level 156, which is the start where we start seeing steelwork coming above concrete. There is some steelwork already cast into the concrete to give us the foundations for what is essentially a small Eiffel Tower. The steelwork is not fabricated at ground level and lifted up. We lift it up here and then do all the lifting into position and bolting.
In only a few weeks, the tower will be finished. But there is one final task, and it's not easy.
The erection of the spire, which was one of the trickiest things in the building to build, and one of the last things, was quite interesting in itself. It's a 300-foot pipe, basically. And how do you get a 300-foot pipe up on top of a building like this?
The solution: cut the pipe in 25 pieces and lift them up one by one. The building has reached its final height, 828 meters.
It's a pretty nice moment to see this happen. We've been waiting quite a long time to see this occur.
We did it! It is a proud day for Dubai and for the region when Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum inaugurates the Burj Khalifa on January 4th, 2010.
It was like such an emotional moment for me just to think about the journey that we had just taken and realizing what we had just done. It was such an intense 7 or 8 years that we worked together that when the building was unveiled and the spectacle that was here made me cry.
The Burj Khalifa at 7 o'clock in the morning. The vertical city comes alive. Among the first tenants to move in are the Cantonettes from New York.
20. Okay.
Their apartment is not yet finished, but they have already developed a daily routine. Workout in the Sky Lobby on level 76.
Generally, the workout will take about an hour.
For him, not me. Mine is 35, 40 minutes, I'm done. I cannot do that much exercise because I have a long day ahead. I need to get, to be functional, otherwise I get too tired. And then I can kill somebody, I get very cranky, and it doesn't work.
Mrs. Cantonette, who does not reveal her first name, has made a career as an interior designer.
Dubai cannot be compared to any of the places I've ever been to. It's very unique. It's very modern. The infrastructure is superb to anything we've seen. Because you can work very hard, and you come here to work hard. But you also have the quality of life that is exceptional. Great weather. True, in the summer it may get a little bit warm. But the truth of it is that you don't really feel it because the city is designed with everything air conditioned. So what is it, going from your car perhaps, which from the whatever place you're in into a car, which also has air conditioning. You just live a little longer inside, indoors. But we love it. Wow, look at this.
What a beautiful day.
Hi, guys.
Ah, you're really enjoying it, huh?
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's go out, let's go out, let's go out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should the winds on the terrace be too strong, the wind tracker would automatically lock the doors.
It's cold.
Beautiful.
Very cold.
Nice, the water's nice and warm.
Yes, it is. It's too cold. It's too cold.
Very, very windy. But look at that beautiful view. The other thing that is amazing as well, and we've seen this, you see the fog rolling in.
Yeah.
So all of
You're
a sudden,
literally inside a cloud,
yes.
literally.
And then, you know, one side could be perfectly clear, and then you see the fog rolling in, and everything
From either
disappears.
side. It could come from that side, or it could come from
Yeah.
this side.
Yes. And look, that's the Palm Jumeirah. You can see the Burj Al Arab clearly.
Yes.
You know, this is what more could you ask for? I mean, you have it all. You have,
We do have it all.
the views, you have the Arabian Gulf. So this is marvelous.
Thank you, God.
Thank you.
Do I have my keys?
I have it.
You have my key?
But these are supposed to be the fastest elevators in the world.
It's 10 meters per second.
57 elevators are the highways of the vertical city. In charge, John Gosen.
This is a very unique building. The building relies heavily on the elevators to be able to travel. We can visibly see the activity of each elevator, its location, and you could also can control some of the security components on there. Now there's a demand on the 5th floor, so this elevator is going to be responding to the 5th floor. And you'll see the doors opening.
There are 6 elevators here. They're broken into 2 groups. The first 3 will take you to the 43rd floor sky lobby. Up there, you will have a reception, and from the reception, you transfer to the local elevators that get you to your apartments from 43 all the way to 72. These 3 elevators go to the 76th floor sky lobby. And likewise, it has a lobby with a reception and allows you to transfer to your residences.
The Burj Khalifa has 3 wings, each with an independent entrance. One is called the Residences and consists of 900 apartments. 196 symbols in the lobby represent the many nationalities within the city. Apartments run from level 43 all the way up to 108. The concierge service is available for residents 24 hours a day. The second wing hosts the corporate suites, with offices on floors 111 to 154. The third wing is the entrance to the world's first Armani hotel, designed by Giorgio Armani himself. The luxurious 5-star hotel has rooms, suites, and restaurants, running from the ground floor to level 39, and also includes the Armani Residences. The sky lobbies, with gyms, swimming pools, and jacuzzis, lie on floors 43 and 76. Sky Lobby 123 houses lounges for the residences and the corporate suites.
Good morning. Are you looking for me? Perfect timing.
The Cantonette's objective is to turn their home into a living art gallery. The workers have just arrived to modify the apartment.
Yeah. You're on the 92nd floor of the Burj Khalifa. The view that we have is something that we need to accentuate in our design process. The columns are also elements that are a result of the external design of the building. And originally, when I first saw them, I was like, oh my God, this is going to be a little bit difficult. And then I thought, they do serve a purpose. And that is, you feel you're in a safe place, regardless of the fact that, you know, it's unfortunate you have them. But I was in New York for 9/11, and I know the difference between that construction and this construction. That was mainly steel. So they thought about all these elements when they were building it, and they came up with these massive columns. But they do serve a purpose, and I'm glad for that. In our design concept, we're going to be the objective will be to bring the external light into the apartment. First, we're going to use color. And is the blue of the sky, we're going to bring it inside. We're going to start working with anchoring the room with a table, which is the Lalique cactus table, all glass. And on top of that, we're going to be using a Baccarat Mille Nuits. It's an 18-light candelabra, also very suitable to allow the light pass through. And so you won't feel like you have this chandelier in the middle. It's just very light. This is not the entire collection because my cousin is keeping a lot of them. We don't have any more walls, any more space. No.
Actually, we don't have a wine cooler yet, okay? But we do keep a nice collection of wines, okay? Right, with our cereal.
Gorgeous, please close that refrigerator. Please, do me that favor, please. Thank you. Thank you. Gorgeous, please.
The
please, no, please.
The refrigerator has like champagne.
Okay, put it away. Please stop it, stop it, stop it. Why? Please stop it, stop it. Okay, enough. Okay.
We have to be careful also when we do some cooking here. That is nothing that it's causes a lot of smoke. For example, one time I prepared a duck. Okay.
No, this is in New York.
This was in New York.
Duck à l'orange.
Duck à l'orange.
And he kept opening the oven to leave it like this because then it was going to be golden on the outside or whatever. Oh my God. All the fat from the duck was glued onto every piece of cabinet everywhere. I told him, never again will you make a duck in my house. And then the smell was in the apartment and we had windows. Now here we don't have windows. So you can imagine, if you do cook up a storm, it's going to be interesting to see how long the apartment smells like food. You can't open a window.
92 floors further down, aesthetic maintenance chief Daniela Voicu starts the daily morning briefing with her crew.
Good morning, everybody.
Good morning.
All right. Dili?
Their job is to keep the tower in impeccable shape and order, inside and out.
Yeah, the plan is 11:25. We are doing a general cleaning.
Okay, let's start the work.
Okay. Thank you.
The work starts in the corridors of the residences with floor cleaning.
We are preparing right now the carpet for shampooing. For the Burj Khalifa, we maintain a 5-star standard. So every area has to be very, very clean. We are trying to keep it as a jewel of the town. The people have to feel that it's pest-free, it's extremely clean and very, very nice. You can feel the smell, so the aroma, the cleanness, the entire appearance of the site has to be spectacular.
300 people work in Daniela's crew. Everything they do is checked and double-checked for perfection.
During the day, the AC is going and then can be some dusty area, so we have to make sure everything is clean, no spots, and shiny, very well polished. It's good.
We have about 27 type of stones. Each one of them has a different durability and a different way of cleaning or restoring. But the lucky thing is that for maintenance, we do have only one type of maintenance. We have identified one chemical that is good for maintenance for all the stones.
for making things happen. A lot of places talk about producing and creating, but Dubai delivers. In 3 days, we will be open.
Gourmet chef Dwayne Cheer is looking for flaws.
Anyway, who's going to clean this? Yeah, it's beautiful. Once we get it cleaned, it should have a coating here, no? Otherwise, somebody's going to cut themselves. You have to be picky now. If you're not picky now, then you live with it, no?
And we are going into the most interesting part of the cooking area for atmosphere. From here, you can see the grill, 80 seats, wonderfully appointed. You wouldn't be able to know it now, but this is going to be one of the most elegant dining room. And right here, we have a very unique concept. It's called the Jasper Oven. It's a Spanish oven that cooks at high temperature with charcoal. Basically, we had to make a virtue out of a necessity. We cannot have gas for safety reason. We couldn't run lines with gas. I mean, too big of a risk.
A few floors below, at the cantonettes, the stress level is, well, even higher.
No, I said not to bring everything because I don't have storage space and things can get damaged. Okay, no, I said no. So please, I don't know what you're gonna do. Put them outside, but I cannot. So just look. I have a crystal table there. That if anything happens to that table, I am gonna hang each and every one of you from a tree. And take what you're not going to be installing out.
We will bring back the other for the saloon.
Okay.
We are not leaving anything.
Do not leave anything here?
Yes.
Okay. Guys, one other thing. The table in that room is very, very fragile, delicate, okay? I do not want anything happening to that table. I'm just repeating it again and again. Okay? Please, I make you responsible if anything does happen to the table.
No problem.
Okay.
Perfection is the only word to describe how the cantonettes work. Their apartment is starting to take shape, but first they need to find the right location for the delicate crystal table.
1 foot, okay, in this direction.
Okay, guys, hello, drill.
To make the aesthetic experience of the building complete, the owners also want it to smell nice. A unique fragrance, created especially for the Burj Khalifa, is circulated throughout the public areas.
Let's see how the membranes are doing.
Special membranes disperse the aroma through the air conditioning system. The membranes are filled with natural oils that carry the precious scent around the building. Today, Daniela goes through the final samples of the Burj Khalifa aroma.
We have the final approval on the aromas.
Okay.
If you'd like to go through them.
Oh, that'd be great. So the samples I found finally here.
That's it.
Okay.
We've got 1 or 2 other variations just to see if you preferred them. They're just numbered, see if that's better.
The building itself, it's very stylish. So I really like to think that it's a very stylish smell. It's a more manly smell than a feminine smell. It's very subtle. It's cedar wood, so it's a very, very manly scent. So it is like Burj Khalifa.
You can see now these are the floor grades. So you've got fresh air that comes up from here, but all of this is fresh air, cooled air that's coming up. So you get two effects. Number one, you get cooling here, and the other thing that happens is that when residents walk into this lobby, they have that aroma that immediately, if you like, greets them.
The day of the grand opening of the highest restaurant in the world has finally come. Tonight, the first VIPs will dine at Atmosphere, 442 meters above the ground. But the staff are still busy with preparations. Chef Dwayne briefs his crew on how to use the Jasper Oven.
Beautiful oven, very nice. So our only challenge in the Middle East is a lot of people like to cook well done. So by the time a steak is well done here, maybe it's charcoal, I think. We have the most modern restaurant in the world, but we have super basic cooking methods.
The tradition of a real Italian espresso is handed down to the crew by Gabriele, more than 5,000 kilometers away from Milano.
Before you make anything, you need to have a setup ready. You need to have a plate, you need to have a spoon, you need to have sugar. So, espresso gets the name from a train that in the Milano train station, used to go very fast. And the people on the train could not even get out and get a coffee at the bar. So somebody invented a machine that would make the coffee fast, hence the name espresso. So when somebody asks for an espresso, you better be fast. Otherwise, no. Otherwise it's not an espresso. It's a delay. No, a delayed train. Ah, wonderful.
The official opening ceremony, and there are only smiling faces now. No wonder. Nothing more can be done. It's the day of truth. Media from all around the globe have come to capture the occasion.
The world's highest restaurant atmosphere.
Flying in from neighboring Abu Dhabi is the Indian billionaire B.R. Shetty. He purchased the entire 100th floor of the Burj Khalifa.
It's one of the best cities in the world. Look at this Burj Khalifa. We are very, very proud of this building. And I don't think anywhere in the world, it will be another 50 years, anybody dare to build it. I'm immensely pleased that I have acquired this property. I have got many properties, but this is a unique property. I will never, ever sell this to anybody or rent it to anybody.
He probably doesn't have to sell or rent it out either. Mr. Shetty's net worth is estimated to be $1.6 billion. He made his fortune in healthcare products.
Whole vicinity, maybe 2-3 kilometers, nobody was allowed to come in for the security reason. I tried many times to come, no. I'm proud to say I was the first one, other outsider to come in when they put the plaster, that slab for the 100th floor. That's the time they called me. It's a very ceremonial day here. And they told me that I was the first one to enter, other than the workers. This altogether, 3 flats, 5,000 square feet each, large enough. And the whole floor we have taken now. You'll be happy to see inside. Come.
For Mrs. Shetty, it's the first time she has seen her husband's new purchase.
Generally procedure is wife has to show the house. I came here to take 1 flat. I got an invitation, a crystal invitation. I thought I'm VIP. I'll be invited, I'm received by them, and they will give me selection options. But I had to wait almost 2 hours in the queue. Then they took me inside. All sold out. No flats available. But you are Mr. Shetty. What I can do? 100 floor available. If you want to take it, take it. Just come on, I'll take it.
I was shocked.
They always say he's a crazy man.
Because with him is always unpredictable. One day when he buys, then he'll come and tell me, okay, I got this. But now I think after 36 years, I'm got used to it anyway.
The best part about the 100th floor is the amount of glass and the view that you get everywhere. Now, our primary residence is in Abu Dhabi, but we tend to come, all of us as family come on the weekends and during the week as well. So we have a place to stay when we come for the weekend.
Who knows, when you get married, wife want to remain here, stay here.
No, looks like you can bungee jump from down here. First thing I thought about was the evacuation. How are they going to evacuate the people who are staying here in such a big building?
No need to get nervous or don't panic, nothing. This is just an evacuation drill, okay, to help us out in case of emergency. If there is anything, we know what we have to do. Anybody still feeling sleepy? Yes. In next 5-10 minutes, you won't be, believe me.
Rafiq Qureshi is responsible for safety within the tower. Today, he trains the staff at Burj Khalifa's observation deck at the top. Every day, thousands of tourists fill the deck and enjoy the view from level 124. But today, there are no tourists on the platform. The guests are played by staff members. Will Rafiq's crew keep up with the safety standards? Some of the actors were ordered to cause trouble.
We do have a small emergency at the 124th level. Your colleague just told that you can go right now. Why? I want to go now. How to open this one? Or shall I jump in front of it? Yes. We are in a very sensitive situation now. We really need. Are you the manager? Yes, please. I'm the manager here.
What happened?
The people are ushered 13 floors down to the nearest safety level, into rooms that are especially developed for the Burj Khalifa. The safe area is smoke-proof, self-contained, and practically indestructible.
This area where you are, it is safe and secure, okay? Because Burj Khalifa team, we have explained it to you that this is a pressurized room, no smoke can enter in here. You are safe over here for a couple of hours. Anyways, you're not going to be here for a couple of hours. We will take you out.
Eventually, fireproof elevators have taken the guests down, and they can leave the building.
The drill is awesome, okay? It went very well, and each one of you have played a very, very good role of being the guest. That's how the guests are. Now you have faced all the question, what is there, and you know, right, what's going to happen at a time like that. So you are prepared to give an answer, all right? Good job, everyone. Let's go.
Thank you.
Well done.
Rafiq meets with security boss Mohammed Al-Sharaf for feedback.
I think you did your best.
I tried, sir.
I was monitoring you from the control room, how you was reacting. And this is, in fact, it was the first for this section, the first drill. And really, I'm happy from the reaction of the staff.
Always, every drill, we have something to learn. It's never 100% perfect. But we have achieved 92%, I can say, which is amazing.
No, 92 is not amazing. Make it 100, please. This Burj Khalifa?
Inshallah.
We need to make it perfect.
The Cantonettes have no idea about the excitement taking place just a few floors above them. After a hard day decorating, they enjoy the early evening at the jacuzzi at a height of 260 meters.
We're very, very happy people.
And this is relaxing. We don't have to give anybody instructions right now.
Nor take instructions from anybody. This is our time.
Yes.
Okay. Ready?
Let's go.
Okay, let's go. Another beautiful day.
Perfecto.
Daniela's working day is not finished yet.
So you started already? The wood as well. We have a few more marks. Let's get them clean.
Yes.
So we are having a handover cleaning. If the customers decide that they would like to actually keep the cleaning with us after they move in, we are having packages that are very flexible. They can have it in a daily cleaning, they can have it twice a week cleaning, they can have at any time of the day.
Her team only has 1 hour to clean the apartment. The result is checked with the black light test.
This is the watermark. It's in a heavy light, you cannot see the deep marks. Now I spotted I taken a proper some inspection now. I spotted 1 or 2 small marks. I'll call back my staff and I'll make sure that before leaves home, handing over to the guest, these marks are removed because we want to give the defect-free service to the guest.
In case that he would like to have the windows cleaned on a more frequent basis, it could be done anytime. If he has a VIP visit or in case it rained and he just has one side of the apartment that he would like to have it washed, we can bring the team in and it can be done.
It's very unusual to rain here, but during the month of December and January it does drizzle a little bit, and that's the time also that we have high winds. So between the sandstorm and a little bit of rain, it got a little messy.
At Burj Khalifa, the job of a window cleaner is very similar to that of a mountaineer. The men use carabiners and ropes to reach more than 23,000 windows. They need about 3 months to clean the entire external wall, only to start all over again. The head of rope access is Jamie Bunn.
The glass cleaning and the replacement of glass in the building is one of the most difficult jobs on this project in Burj Khalifa. We are having a large area of coverage. It's about 17 football fields, soccer fields. It's a huge space.
Jamie checks each and every rope before the work starts.
Now it's getting round to where we actually need to be. Because we're cleaning a certain area today, it's actually maybe about 30 glass around the building. So we must travel using 2 slings and attachments. Everything's been double checked. Every anchor point's got 2 points rather than just 1 point, so everything's backed up, so it's very, very safe.
To reach the windows of the Cantonette's apartment, the men need to climb down 16 floors.
coming out fine.
Yes.
Look. I wonder if they see us.
No, they cannot see us. You
How
know,
do you know?
well, because the window has a reflected treatment. Look, I'm waving, okay? They cannot see anything. See? Right. Yes.
Come.
They couldn't pay me enough money for me to do that.
You're worth $1 million, Baba.
Ashar?
Yes.
You ready?
Everything ready.
So are you ready tonight? First night, eh? I mean, you have a fantastic team. You're the best chef in New Zealand, and what are you laughing at? So, and you're one of the best I ever worked with. So
For 3 weeks.
for 3 weeks, no. It's so I'm going to take care of other things, but
Okay.
are you ready? I know you are.
Yeah, we're ready. We're ready as we're ever going to be.
But not everything is ready yet.
My friend, we have people here. So fast. 6 o'clock. 6. You guys need to be done, please. Now the guests.
Enjoy the first ever dinner at Atmosphere. 442 meters below, the cantonets use the walkway from
Just call me. All right. Okay. Thank you.
It's living in a vertical city, but having the best, at your fingertips. It's perfect.
You press a button, and the world's right there. Everything you possibly need. The bank, the food, the flowers, clothing if you need clothing. Anything you want, it's all here. And everybody delivers.
The Burj Khalifa has become the heart of a brand new district called downtown Dubai. It is a business hub, the living quarter for thousands of people. and a prime destination for tourists.
Gentlemen, how are you? Great to see
Hello.
you. I think that those are ours. Yes, this is for you. Okay, for Mrs. Candelan.
Thank you.
Excellent.
Should I be for you to deliver?
Do you want him to deliver? Or
No,
would
that's
you-
okay. We'll
No?
take it up. We'll take it up. I mean, they've always delivered, but today I want to hold them.
Good evening.
Thank
you so much.
you.
Dear. See you later.
Good to see you.
Home, sweet home.
Such a long day. It's like, yes.
Okay, here we go. Look.
Look at that.
Charming fountain in the world. Owning space in this vertical city has become a source of pride for a man who can own almost anything.
1, 2, 3. Third platform, same way we have our flat. I'm the happiest man, and as on today, I have achieved everything.
It has become the workplace and success story for Gabriele, the Italian restaurant manager who has seen the world.
Fantastico. It's been a bit over a month. You can see my hair have grown considerably. They are wilder than ever. But the restaurant is just, it keeps being super, super successful. And now we are booked almost a month in advance.
And the Burj Khalifa has become home to a happy couple that has moved from America to Dubai.
Home. Hey, gorgeous. This is really like feeling like a home now.
Oh, finally.
Finally,
So
look at
glad.
this. Ah. Well, here we are. Now, I hope you remember our very beginning, the conversations and the space and everything we set out to do. So, as you can see, we took out the original brown cabinet and made space for our main centerpiece, which is this large painting. Then we took the bar area out, we covered it to put another beautiful painting. And we actually, as I said we would do, we placed the table and the chandeliers that are centerpieces in the room to make the light go through it so that they would not be obstructive, so that it would really bring the outdoor indoor, not only through the glass, the mirrors, but the color of the wall. If I walk down here, this is where we, after the day's work, we hang out here.
Please.
And stay.
Sit and stay.
Yes.
Okay, so we're home. If we were in New York, we would probably be facing other buildings. Yet, here, you know, on the 92nd floor of the Burj Khalifa, look at the view around you. It's only available here at the Burj Khalifa, nowhere else in the world.
Nowhere else.
And that was, you know, one of the reasons that we wanted to be here.
Yeah.
We are, you know, living in a piece of history, let's say.
Yeah.
Okay.
I love how the apartment came out. I love the location of the building. I love the staff in the building. And I love you too. Heaven! I'm in heaven!
Okay, cheers.
To life.
To life.
This was the story of the tallest building on Earth and the people inside it. The Burj Khalifa will see many more stories for many more years to come.